All right, this is my first session with my new friend Diesel. Diesel is an approximately 3-year-old pit bull. He has some reactivity issues, mostly around other dogs. To start the session, I took 2 to 3 minutes to charge the marker words. The words that I'm using as a marker are good boy. He is a good boy, and you're going to hear that a lot throughout the session. Here we go. Okay, you'll notice there that he stopped. That was because I stopped. He felt a little leash pressure, and from there, I just slowly backed up until his head turned towards me and he got a reward. I did this a lot for the first couple of minutes of the session. I also rewarded eye contact every time I saw it. At least tried to. Same exercise. A little bit of leash pressure till he turns his head towards me.
Good boy. There's a dog barking in the distance. Good boy, bud.
Okay, you heard me mention that there's a dog barking in the distance. When I first start working with the dog, if they're visually reactive or they react to different sounds, I reward anytime a dog orients towards something, or if I perceive something that is quite loud, I will just automatically reward the dog that I'm working with for not reacting. Here we go. Okay, that one right there, you can see kind of way, can you see? Off in the distance. Hold on. Okay, off in the distance here, there's going to be, dog was just barking, so there's one thing that just kind of could elevate my buddy Diesel. And coming this way were a couple of people walking our way, and he did focus on them. Let's see what he does.
Dog barking in the distance. Good boy, bud.
And here are the people coming this way.
Good boy.
He fixated on them. What I simply did is just walked into his peripherals to prompt him to look at me.
Good boy.
Just like so. Easy breezy. He refocuses. He's getting some momentum, so I stop him.
Good boy, buddy.
And that time was good. He responded to the good boy or the marker signal all on his own. There was a little bit of leash pressure, but for the most part, he understands that the good boy means he's getting something that he likes, and he just offered the head turn towards me. Nice work.
Excited, huh?
Look at, see his ears are softening right there too. I wasn't doing anything, but his ears started to soften. I stopped.
Excited, huh?
Watch his ears. Oh, it's super subtle, but when I see that with a dog, it's kind of and I don't know for sure, but I feel like their internal state has changed a bit. So I tried the good boy at that point, and let's see, I think he took it.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Lots of good boys. He is a good boy.
Hi, come on.
Okay, next clip.
Good boy.
Just practicing leash pressure. Sorry about my poop bag here. Stuff happens, and I was multitasking.
Pardon my poop bag.
See, I even mentioned it.
Let's go. Come on.
Okay, right there, I was just simply, he was with me. He was offering eye contact. So I rewarded that. If he was going to give it to me, I was going to accept it. It just really helps, especially when you first start working with the dog. Okay, that's just a little, he was focused on me. He was giving me nice eye contact, which we had worked with. But if you notice, he was looking at me, I backed up, he came with me, and that was my new mark point. And then he's back on my right side again, which was nice.
Good boy.
That's just a voluntary head turn all on his own. That was a choice. That's the same exercise I did when I was prompting him with a little bit of leash pressure just by simply backing up. I stopped that time. He felt the leash pressure and turned back towards me all on his own. Okay, this one's goofy right here. You never know what's going to catch a dog's attention. I don't know for sure, but I believe it was this little bag hanging out in the road here. And if he's going to fixate on it, I'm going to take the time to reward him as long as he's not reacting. Very tense. He didn't know what to make of it.
Good boy.
That was just a little prompt. I walked into his peripherals as a reminder.
Dog barking. Good boy, buddy.
Okay, he's changing a little bit here. You can barely hear the dog barking.
Good boy. Dog's
Just a-
still barking.
Just a prompt, walked into his peripherals to get his attention back on me. That's where he gets a little frantic here.
Okay, we're hearing a dog barking right now, so I'm just going to slow him down. Good boy, buddy.
He refused the good boy, so I'm just going to back up,
Good boy.
reward the moment he looks at me, and try to get him back working as opposed to reacting. There he goes. He's kind of a cute guy.
Good boy. Come on, pal.
He's getting some speed up here. There were some kids over in the distance.
Good boy.
I went ahead and stopped. He responded to me just to keep him working. I don't want to keep going towards something.
Kids up there. He had
Yep.
volunteered eye contact, which is great.
Okay, it's going to get a little crazy here. Right here. Got a sneak attack. Okay. You never know what a dog is going to focus on. Diesel focused on this little deer statue. If this was a live animal, I would not let him get as close as I was about to. But let's see what he does. Paws raised. He's locked and loaded. His fur is starting to stand up a little bit on his back. His paw is raised. You can't see, but he's got a nice little wrinkle right on his head. His ears are kind of a little closer together, and that tail is quite rigid. And he was very tense. And for me, the more or the less a dog is moving and the more things pointing towards the sky, the more agitated a dog is. So let's see. I let him go. I let him go right towards it.
So he's nervous about this.
He didn't know what to do, and neither did I. This was, sorry, full disclosure there. This is my first time working with him. I had a poop bag in one hand. I was recording him. I was trying to affect and reward some good behavior. And you can see, and I didn't see any good behavior at this point. You can see I start tossing a couple pieces of food right towards him. That did not work. But I knew I had one more trick up my sleeve. Watch what I do here. Get nice and close. That didn't work. Here's my give up point. And I just bonk him right off the head. I don't want to be a jerk. about him. I don't want to hit him hard. It's just kind of a snap out of it moment. I felt, I didn't know for sure, but I felt that was going to help him snap out of it. And I would rather do that. If it can go either way, I'd rather do something like this as opposed to pull him away and increase leash pressure, which sometimes, if you do that, if a dog is really focused on something, that can intensify the situation. So he takes his food.
Hi, good boy.
I just say good boy and I walk away. A little prompt. Off we go. No harm, no foul.
Very scary deer statue. Good boy, bud. Yeah, he survived.
Yeah, I hit him with the good boy here. I just want to keep him working. If he can, post-incident, offer me eye contact, I'm going to take it. Just like that. He is a good boy.
Good boy.
Okay.
Crunch, crunch.
This guy's dog reactive. This is our first encounter with a dog. Hopefully it goes better than the deer.
Where's that dog?
Dog's hanging out over here.
Good boy. Good choice, pal.
Yeah, that was his own choice. And that's important. I had worked with him enough. Hold on, let me get back to that spot. I had worked with him enough where he starts to understand. I don't know what's going on here. Where he starts to understand that if he looks towards me, if he hears something that goes on in the environment, if he sees something, and if he looks towards me, he's starting to understand that I will reward him for that.
Stop. Good boy.
Yep, just a little bit of leash pressure. I just stopped, and he felt the leash pressure turn back on his own.
The dog is right in the yard.
The dog goes right here now.
See if I can zoom in closer. There he is. Just going to walk into his peripherals. Good boy. Hey,
Yep,
that's
little
good,
prompt,
right?
reminder, here I am, bud. Easy breezy, no leash pressure.
Okay. Come on, pal. Good boy. Offering eye contact. This is great.
Yeah, dog is actively barking. He can see him.
At him. Good boy. Good. Yeah.
Okay, I rewarded that choice because, let me back it up here. As he was walking, he could re-engage with the dog or that. That simple choice, the dog is over here. He could have re-engaged with that dog, but he chose to go this way. A little bit of sniffing, maybe a little anxiety going on there, but still a good choice. So he made that choice of going the other way and not re-engaging with the dog. So I took it. Here we go. Yeah, that was a big one.
Come on. What's that? Tree? All right.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the tree.
Good boy. Little look. Look back at me. Good stuff.
Yeah, I rewarded that right there because he took a little glance back towards the dog, re-engaged with me. I rewarded, kept it going.
Too shabby, bud. Good boy.
Okay, this is a dog barking in the window. We are really close to home right now. Dog was barking. You can see this pit bull wrinkle. You can really see this in the short-haired guys. This wrinkle, for me, is a clear sign of, I don't know if distress is the right word, but they're fixated, they're locked on. Their ears kind of tighten up a little bit more together. His body posture is rigid, and he's quite focused on this dog. So I knew I was in a little bit of trouble here. So I just wanted to drop some food right in front of him. I think I may have bonked him off the snout with this one too, but I wanted to drop the food right in front of him just to let him know that even if there's something barking, when I reward him, he can start to build a positive association with those things that go boo in the environment that could potentially scare him. And that buys me some time for later interactions. Here we go. Yep.
You get it?
The bad toss.
Go. It's right here. Right there. That's right there.
Yeah, and sometimes I never want to intentionally throw food or miss my target of where I'm trying to toss the food. That was a misplaced food item right there, but he took the time to look for it. And if he's looking for food, he's not barking at or reacting or fixating on that dog in the window. So that was a win for me. Not intentional, but I'll take the win.
Good boy. Snap out of it, right? It's okay.
Still agitated.
Good boy. Right.
Yep, he was about to go
This
right
way,
there. A
bud.
little heavy breathing.
Yeah, good boy.
And that's important too. He was fixated on that dog again. He did that that exhale. If I hadn't done nothing, he probably would have reacted. Was it perfect? No. Did he start to react? Yes. It was kind of a lower intensity response. He was still able to take reinforcement, so I took the win and kept going. And that's it. We're back at the beginning of the video. He did really well for a first walk. I was very happy with the way he responded. And as you heard throughout the video, he was a good